But first up, Nicole Hernandez is live at Stevens Elementary, and they're starting off the year in a big way. Now wait, Nicole, you mentioned just a few seconds ago that there's going to be a live DJ and mascots.
Yeah, there is, and their mascot is an eagle, so if I don't see an eagle this morning, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, the principal is starting this year off with a bang for students. It's going to be super exciting. They're going to have, like I mentioned, that live DJ. They're going to have mascots around, and it's just going to be a party because, of course, this is such an exciting day for teachers, students, the principal, all alike. So in a little bit, I'm actually going to be talking with the principal, but one thing we do want to talk about before we get to that is the way that Spokane Public Schools is going to help keep their students and staff safe throughout the year. So one thing as school starts that is difficult to find here in Spokane is COVID-19 testing. So I actually spoke with the Spokane Public School District about how they're going to help families have access to testing throughout the school year. So they are still getting pieces of a program together, but there's a big team of SBS working on this, and it'll be different than last year because, of course, they have some experience now with how things work. All of the kids are also going back to school at once this time instead of waves, so it's just another reason why things are looking a little bit different this year. So Spokane Public Schools will have drive-up PCR testing just like they had last year. They're still figuring out exactly what locations those will be at. They're also, though, starting strike teams for testing in schools specifically. They're calling this the, quote, test to stay program. If a school has students exposed at school, the testing strike team will go in, getting all the students that were exposed tested consistently. That will let students stay in school instead of missing learning time to quarantine.
Our interest is having kids at school because we know just the impacts of not having them in school for their education, and so we just want to make sure that we can do that safely. But still have them be accessing the resources that they can only get when they come to one of our buildings.
And of course, parents should know that if their student is exposed to COVID-19 outside of school, that is when those PCR drive-up testing spots are really important and critical for parents to use. Of course, the goal is like she just mentioned, is to keep students in school. So right now, the district is still working to determine exactly where those PCR drive-up locations are going to be, depending on centralized locations and where their nursing staff can work best. But we'll make sure to keep you updated as soon as that information comes out. Live in Spokane, I'm Nicole Hernandez.